Oh yeah, man. Yeah. We stay entertained. Yeah. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Oh yeah, man. Yeah. We stay entertained. Yeah. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. Hey, we stay entertaining. Now go and check the ratings. We got them up through the ceiling like elevators. House of Vegas in the building, so going crazy. This shit was made for television. Pass the remote, baby. Now go and subscribe, comment, go live. Tell a friend to go and tell a friend. Make sure you tap in, cause we at it again. It's all in.
Hey, you guys!
Hola!
¿Cómo estás?
Benny with the key.
Yes, welcome to the House of X Entertainment.
Okay, well, we stay entertaining. Give me a second, I'm sharing us out right now.
Yes.
Well, welcome to season 5.
Season 5 of the Xclusive show.
Okay.
Yes, I'm Winston.
And I'm Leo.
Yes.
Just in case there's anybody new here.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go to introduce yourself.
All right, who do we have in the building? We have It's Me, Winston. Okay, and then we have, hey, Cheryl. Hey, sis. How you doing? Welcome in.
Yes,
in.
hey, what up?
And then we got Jaden in the building. Hey, Jaden.
Hey,
All
Jaden.
right. And then we have Everyday Life with Rhonda Rose. Hey, fam.
Okay, they said everyday life, they run and roll.
Okay, welcome in. Make sure you guys share.
Did you say hi to Leo?
Yes, and we have Leo in the building.
Okay. Ooh. First of all, my name is Yo. It's your boy
Yo,
Leo.
it's your
Get it
boy
right, okay?
Leo.
Okay.
Yes. Welcome in.
You know, I'm gonna have to start. You gonna start introducing me differently. It's about to be your 3-time. Okay.
All right. And
legendary. Okay.
Cheryl says, looking forward to watching another great interview. Yes, we have a great guest for you guys where you're going to learn a lot about him and so forth. So yeah, sit back, relax. Yes. Also, you know, feel free to ask
what he
questions.
Does and cosplay and a whole bunch of other wonderful things.
Feel free to ask questions. Make sure you guys share.
So what we're going to do right now is we're going to take a shot.
Ooh, shot.
Yes, we're going to take a shot for all those that support us for season 5.
Yes.
It is a blessing to have this channel and to have lasted this long.
For 5 years.
Okay, so this is the season 5 and everyone that supports us as we do interviews and travels and everything else on this channel. We love you guys, and this is one for y'all. Oh, that's what you call some good stuff, honey. Now that is some good stuff, okay? Good
stuff. That's honey. For you guys.
Yes.
5 years.
Okay, don't forget to press like and share us out with your friends, your enemies, and your one-night stands, okay?
Yeah, not one-night stands.
Well, some of these people probably could use a one-night stand, okay?
Okay.
They better get it how they get it, okay?
All right.
That part, okay?
How is the weather in NYC? Well,
it is very cold.
It's very cold.
Are you going to come and keep us warm?
And we're supposed to get snow later on tonight.
You don't say.
I do say.
He does say, honey.
Miss Rose says shots. Yes, shots.
Yes. To do this job, you got to drink, okay?
Okay.
All right now, that part.
All right. And we have, I am Shakita D in the building.
Ooh.
She said, cheers to 5 years.
Yes. Get your drink on. Get your drink on. What is going on, Miss Troubles?
Welcome in, friend. How you doing?
Okay. Shout out to my Pisces sister. If you guys who don't know, her birthday is this month.
Yes, honey.
Okay, the 28th.
Make sure those wallets and those credit cards are fully loaded.
Okay, she's taking it all. YouTube check, payments, okay, credit, cash, checks. She wants it all.
Yes, make sure those wallets and credit cards are fully loaded.
And make sure you guys support her as on her channel because it's amazing.
I wish I could take a shot with y'all.
Ooh, well, come on and take a shot.
Yes. Cheryl.
Listen, I think everybody needs a shot to be on YouTube, especially
Honey.
for 5 years with 3 monetized channels.
Child.
You got to start drinking out.
It's warm here. Got my
window open.
Miss Rose.
Miss Rose, we need to switch weather.
Yes, we do.
Because it is freezing cold here.
Yes, we do.
I mean cold here.
Cold here.
I mean, you need hats and jackets, scarves and stuff.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, that part.
All right. Okay. So, we got one more minute before we bring up our guests. One more minute before we bring up our guests. Okay.
Oh, we're not gonna leave him back there for 10 hours.
You gonna make him sweat?
Leave him back there.
You wanna make the guests sweat?
It's his first time here.
Oh no. Oh,
Okay.
sugar. Try to make the person sweat, honey.
No, we'll bring them up in a minute.
Okay? We'll bring them up in just a second. Just a second, guys. Yes.
Gotta make sure my lips are nice and moist.
Yes. But welcome in, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here.
Yes, thank you for supporting us. We know today is a different type of time schedule. We normally do outside 8, but sometimes you have to switch it up. You know?
Yes. And you have to accommodate your guests.
Yes, you also got to switch it up for yourself too. Okay, because somewhere around the world, somebody may be free and they can watch this right now at 5 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So that's what you want. You want to mix up the time schedules. Woo woo, mix it up.
Whoop whoop.
Okay, you know.
Okay.
Yes. For everybody that doesn't know, my birthday is coming up very soon. It's March. Okay, it's the next month. Okay, we're gonna be in Pisces season soon. Make sure y'all remember me.
Yes.
Okay, as I remember
you.
All right now.
On the go with YOLO is in the
Hey,
building.
on the go is you on the go
Or
or
no.
no?
Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in.
All right now.
Also, guys, don't forget to check out our website. We do
Yes,
have
new merchandise.
a sale. So this is the comic book iPhone case. All right, we do have a sale. Just type in code 2025 and it can be yours.
It can be yours.
All right, so we do have sales on all of the merchandise.
Okay. So if you are looking for a place to shop, why go anywhere else but the House of X Entertainment?
Yes.
.com. Okay, that part.
So please go ahead, just click the QR code, and it'll take you right there, guys.
Right there, right there.
We got event shows in the building.
Hey!
Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in.
Okay, what is going on?
Event shows in the building.
Okay, make it a pretty Timmy moment.
Yes. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I'm driving, so mercifully commenting. Shout out to Event Shows.
Oh, where you about to head to?
All right, welcome in.
Where you going?
Welcome in. Also, wait, hold on. There's feedback coming through. You guys are on another device. No, that is the neighbor.
No, that's the neighbor downstairs. He's that rude, girl.
Yeah, that's the neighbor downstairs.
Okay.
We apologize. But you won't hear it while the interview is going on because we're going to put ourselves on mute.
Yeah, we'll
It's
be muting
fine.
when the guest is talking.
Yeah.
So. But this is what we have to go through when you
Yeah.
live in the ghetto, child. Honey, welcome to the ghetto.
Yeah, we just got to get our noise removal mic. And once we get that, we'll be fine.
Yes,
Yeah.
honey. You
We'll
know.
be fine. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you all so much for coming in.
Yes, make sure you grab your neighbor and swing them do-si-do.
Yes.
Those and shout out to all the other platforms we might be on right now.
Yes.
Okay.
Tanya said she's going to a speakeasy.
What's that?
It's like a private area. Yeah.
That's not telling me what it is. That's just a private area. What is that?
For like liquor.
Oh, okay.
wine,
Well, it said
stuff.
speak. I thought she was going to speak or something.
Yeah. She said, "Oh yeah, YOLO. You know, if you lived in New York before, so it's like that's how it be with some neighbors. You know."
honey, and I'm not used to this.
Yes.
Hey,
We got investing with Rod
Okay.
in the building.
Is you the real Uncle B or no? All right now.
Welcome
Thank you for
in.
being here. And for you guys that don't know, he also does amazing interviews.
Yes.
He has 3 amazing channels that do 3
Yes.
amazing different things.
Yeah.
And right now he's on Invest with Rod, which means we going to invest, okay?
Okay.
All right now.
He had to use those good investments.
Okay, get your points a mile. Stop playing with
Yes.
him. Stop playing with him.
It's a
Secret location bar.
Secret location
Okay.
bar.
Can we go next time we come to see you?
Yes, honey.
Okay. Pass the drinks like you used to do. I said pass the drinks. Ah.
Yeah.
Pass the drinks like you used to do. I said pass the drinks.
Yeah. Child, he's an old fart.
Would you stop it?
He an old fart. He been here.
You know what's funny, friend? Because I was watching my videos when I used to do the game, and I used to sit, and you didn't hear him downstairs. And I said, I don't know what happened where he started blasting his television, because when we first did interviews and stuff, you didn't hear him downstairs. So I don't know what happened.
Yeah, he old fart.
Okay. I don't think he likes the black people.
He don't like the gays.
Ooh, who's gay? I ain't been gay since
Yes.
2022.
Anyway, guys.
Honey, okay.
Yes. So, are you guys ready for our lovely guest this evening?
Ooh.
Yes. But if anyone that would like to help us get our noise removal mic, please let us know. Just put us in the comment, hit us up on Instagram, and we can tell you how to get it for us.
Okay.
You know, and that will keep the feedback out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't forget to shop on the website.
Yes.
Don't forget to share us out. Don't forget to grab somebody if you don't have them. Don't forget to, you know what I mean? Don't forget to love each other as we are all here on Earth.
I'm doing a speakeasy during my
Summer
summer
travel.
travels.
Oh.
I will message you.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
I was about to say he's hearing.
Maybe going bad.
Child,
Ooh.
listen. Child, listen.
Yes, Ryder's saying hi to all the pretty ladies.
I
Make
think
sure y'all say
he
hi.
follows y'all schedule, his loud music when y'all go like child. He's just ignorant. He does it on purpose.
I don't know, because I was here by myself yesterday because Watson went out and you didn't hear him downstairs. And then when Watson came in, he turned everything on. So I don't know.
But then even if we go out,
I think it could be because Watson walks heavy and
Even
some
if
people just
we-
walk heavy, but I think he's really ignorant downstairs.
yeah, he is. Because
He
even
is.
if we go out and we come back at 2 a.m,
Yeah.
he turns it on anyway. So
Okay.
child, it's whatever.
But it's okay because when God is guarding, he's
Yeah.
guarding, honey, okay? Ain't no noise going to stop this success.
Amen.
No. How that thing go? No weapon.
That form against us.
Okay, shall prosper.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Okay.
Well, let's check with the guests. Is the guest ready?
It's guest ready.
Give us a thumbs up. All right,
Right
they gave
now.
us a thumbs up now.
Okay.
That'll
so-
be $500. You got my money?
All right. So, guys, introducing to this guest, guys.
Introducing to this guest?
Oh,
you
sorry.
said that all wrong.
Introducing to some and introducing to others. We know him in person. He is a great person to get to know. He's very much inspired a lot of folks to do cosplay,
Yes.
to be comfortable in their skin.
Okay, he does amazing
To-
things. He buys them. He makes them.
Yes.
Okay. He does
So
it all.
we introduce to some and
He's
to
a
others.
producer as well. Okay.
Yes, he is.
All right
And to
now.
others, if you guys do not know him, you're going to get to know him today.
Today.
So we introduce to y'all
To y'all.
T'Challa.
Oh, yeah,
Machine.
Yeah. We stay entertained. Yeah. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Oh yeah, man. Yeah. We stay entertained. Yeah. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining.
I Can you guys hear me? I can't hear you.
Oh, welcome to the show,
Hey.
Tchallasheen.
Hello, hello. How's everybody doing?
Yes, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming to the show.
Happy to be here.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
He said he happy to be here.
And I see we have the Information Man show. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in.
Yeah.
And we have Why Love to Motivation. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome in. Shout out to all you guys. Shout out to all you guys. Adventure says, I saw the Predator looks like uncooked.
Chicken breast when they remove the mask. Ooh.
Oh, sugar.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Do I have the first one or you have the first one?
Honestly, I don't even know. I can read mine first.
It doesn't matter. Well, T'Challa, are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Okay. All right.
All right, let's jump right in.
Mm-hmm.
What inspired you to be a cosplayer?
Absolutely. So, when it comes to my inspiration, it goes back to the 90s. Back when I was a kid, superheroes just weren't the thing. It wasn't cool. You kind of had to keep it a secret. If you were into superheroes, if you went to school with a Spider-Man lunchbox, they were gonna get you. And I love the idea that, some 30 years later, we live in a world where superheroes and nerd culture is pop culture. And I wanted to be a part of that because as a kid, I never really got to be. And if anything, I'm more of just like an adult big kid at these points. I get to dress up like the superheroes and movie characters that I always wanted to be when I was little, and I actually have the finances to pull it off. And it's a positive movement. It makes people so happy to see what I'm doing, and it inspires a whole new generation that'll never have to go through what I went through in order to just want to be a superhero.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's right.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing.
Absolutely.
Okay. So out of all the cosplays that you do, because you do so many,
You know what I'm saying?
I do
He
say,
does say.
which one is your favorite cosplay and why?
That is a great question. So I have 38 different cosplays going from Marvel to DC, heroes and villains, comic versions and movie versions. And honestly, the one that matters the most to me, the one that I want to be remembered by when it's all said and done, is the Black Panther Ranger. And my reason for that being that it's my original design.
Mm-hmm.
I drew it up myself. It's a combination, for those who don't know, it's a combination of the Mighty Morphin Black Ranger, Zach, and T'Challa, the Black Panther from the Marvel MCU. I combined the two elements with a sprinkle of the Green Ranger's shield, and I created this brand new Ranger that, just kind of took a life of its own. It was the very first time I was introduced into an article published by Screen Rant was for my Black Panther Ranger. And that was one of the hugest honors of my life. Just to have a company like Screen Rant, who I didn't tag them, I didn't talk to the executives there. They found me and they were like, this is something different. And they wrote an entire piece about me, I think 2 summers ago. And that was just huge for my exposure. It was huge for my brand. It was huge for my confidence. So yeah, Black Panther Ranger is my is the one that I want people to be synonymous with me.
Okay.
I know that's right. We have questions from the audience, so we're gonna pass the mic.
So we're gonna pass the mic to the audience. All right. We have a question from Event Shores. He says, "Where did you grow up? Marvel products were the thing back in the days. You did not wear
Underoos.
Underoos?
Hell no, I didn't wear underoos. I grew up in Brooklyn, East New York. I was out there in the hood, man. I was in the dirty, grimy part of Brooklyn. Wasn't no way I was wearing underoos. Even if you were a sleepover, with all your friends at, the age of 7, the one who put on, Superman pajamas or Spider-Man underoos, that was the one that they were going to jump that night. And that was never going to be me. So I really kind of hid my my superhero fandom, so to speak, I kind of kept it to myself because I was an artist. I used to draw. Just like how I told you guys, I drew out the Black Panther Ranger. So I used to draw, and that was my outlet. If I couldn't dress like them, if I couldn't wear the a Wolverine book bag without getting, you know, beat up or chased or whatever, I just drew it because people respected the art because they see the talent, they see my hand, they see me really doing it, and they watch the cartoons. But it was crazy back in my day because you're watching this everybody's watching it, but everybody had to pretend they weren't. It was nuts. It was very toxic. I don't know where it stemmed from, but all I can do is just tell you my life, and this is what happened.
Wow. All right. And we have a question from I am Shakita D. Do you plan on incorporating any other characters in the future?
Oh yeah, always. Before we started, Leo asked me, like, you know, and Winston asked me, like, what do I have cooking up next? I'm always incorporating something new. I just literally 2 hours ago debuted my upgraded Captain America Sam Wilson suit. I went to the park and I did a shoot there. I have the wings, I have the helmet, I have the shield, obviously, I have the full grade suit. I'm gonna wear it at the premiere on Friday. I'm looking very forward to it. I'm working with Regal Theater right now to see if I can go to the Times Square premiere and do a little photo ops for the fans. It might not work out, but if not, I'll be in Jersey at an AMC theater, definitely. Just, you know, doing photo ops before the movie starts, and just, you know, giving people an experience. This is what I'm talking about. Like, back then when I was a kid, that wasn't happening. Like, for one, they wasn't gonna let none of the Black superheroes have their own movie back then. That's for one. But for two, having somebody come there with like a high quality suit and like just give their time to the kids and even to the adults, because let's face it, adults are watching these Marvel movies too. I like to be able to do that because I know that if I was little, I would have wanted somebody to do it for me.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
We have another question.
Yes, we do. We're passing the mic to the audience. It says, from Cheryl Foster, I noticed in the background you have a lot of medals and those frames are all different. Shows that you participate in.
Are they different? So yeah, Cheryl, thank you for pointing that out. These medals mean a lot to me. These are my Spartan and obstacle course race medals. Before I got into cosplay, I was really heavily into obstacle course races, OCRs. So we would run in like these mud pits for 5 to 18 miles, depending on the race. Some of these took all day. Some of them took 9 hours to finish. 80 to 200 obstacles, jumping off of 20-foot cliffs, crawling under barbed wire, jumping over fire. And not only would I do these races, I would do them in superhero suits. So it wasn't like an official cosplay suit. It was more like go to Amazon, get a Superman shirt, get some compression pants, and then just because I'm extra, I would get a cape, and then I would staple the cape onto my outfit, and I would run the whole race in the cape, or I would run with the Captain America shield and a mask on, or I would run with the Deadpool mask on and the swords and the guns, and I'm just doing the obstacle courses because I wanted. The reason for it was 2 reasons. One, I am an extra person. I just like doing stuff that nobody else is doing. I admit it. But 2, those races are so grueling, and there are so many people there from different fitness levels. And I wanted to show some of the people who wanted to give up, hey, I'm about to give up on this race. It's too hard. I don't want to do it. And then you see some clown run past you in a Black Panther mask with the claws on, and it makes you laugh. And it makes you say to yourself, if that guy is doing that and climbing monkey bars over a net, and he's doing this, I could finish this race. And I've been able to really inspire people to finish their races, whether it was at one time only or they decided to be like me and get 98 of these. It felt really good. And that was my first look into cosplay. It was like, not official cosplay, but representing the heroes. And then running the races, getting the suits muddy and holes in them and singed with the fire because I'm jumping over fire. Stuff like that. And then I took one of those suits to a Comic-Con in 2018, and I saw the big time cosplayers and the professionals, and it showed me there was a level to go beyond where I was at. And I was like, I love a challenge. I wanted to see if I could ever become a professional cosplayer, and I'll touch more on that a little bit later.
Okay. Okay.
Where you going? You had the next one.
I'll go. So this was one of the things I had always admired about you, Lasheen. Because it was one time at a panel you had spoke about how to be comfortable in your skin as the cosplayer. And I think it was the time we were trying to feel out about doing cosplay. We wasn't sure if we was going to do it, if we was going to get up in a suit. And on the panel,
I think I was like stalling for a whole year.
On the panel,
you didn't buy your suit yet?
You had said that you get a lot of negative comments, but you clap back because you want people to know to be comfortable in their suit.
Yes.
So can you explain and tell people, more about that?
Absolutely. And I'm glad you brought that up because that's what it's all about to me. I talk about the kids a lot, and I do a lot of this for the kids, but equally, I do this for the adults too, because just like Leo just said, he waited a year before he was ready to actually put on a suit. Guess what? Me too. Me too. It happens to all of us. I love the saying that everybody has a day one, like, in the sense that we all start somewhere. That's just the truth. I may have been in 20 magazines now, but there was one time when I was never in a magazine and I never thought I was good enough to get in a magazine. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it all starts with taking that first step. When I did that panel in 2022, I want to say, The Color of Cosplay, that was one of my dreams, guys. When I first would remember the story I just told y'all about 2018, when I saw the professional cosplayers, and I was like, I want to do that one day. And I didn't think I could. I'm just some guy from Brooklyn. That's the way I look at myself, right? And I started building on my craft, whether I building my own stuff, buying stuff, modifying stuff, whatever. And I got so much hate from my Black Ranger and Green Ranger cosplays. It was brutal, guys. 4 days straight, Instagram and about 20 different Facebook groups destroying me every morning. Oh, look at this fat mother. Can I curse on this?
Yeah.
They're like, look at this fat motherfucker. Oh my God, you can't be the Green Ranger. You look like you ate the Green Ranger. You should kill yourself. Oh my God, JDF will be disgusted by you. I hate you. Like it was every day for 4 days straight, thousands of messages, and they were all negative. Wow. And what happened was and then if it wasn't because of my weight, it was because of my color. When I was Black Ranger, it was about the weight. But then when I was Green Ranger, it was about the color. It's like no matter what, people are gonna pick something to come at you on. It's inevitable. So if you guys remember in Philly when I gave that speech, I said, I gave different advice than what other people give. Most people give the advice of ignore it, sticks and stones, and I'm not saying that's wrong advice, but in my world, because when we're cosplayers, we're public entities, we're putting ourselves out there. So you have to be prepared for the good and the bad.
Yeah.
So in my brain, I wanted to teach people that day to be ready because the bad is coming. There's no point in me sugarcoating it. Bad things are going to happen when you select your photo, you go on Instagram and you hit the enter button and it posts. You have to be ready for the good and the bad.
Yeah.
What do you do about it? And for me, I fight fire with fire. I'm sorry. I don't care if that's considered toxic, but you ain't gonna disrespect me. I'm from Brooklyn. No matter how you cut it, you ain't gonna disrespect me and think I'm not gonna come for you. So here's what I do. Here's my lesson. The way that I taught it at my panel was the first time somebody says something mean to you, use it as a teaching moment. Don't just go for the kill. Try to feel them out. If I post myself as Winter Soldier and someone says, oh, look at that, you're a cool Black Winter Soldier, I'll educate first. Hey, listen, it hurts the Black community when you regulate us to our color when we're being a character that's universal. Like the Winter Soldier being Black or white doesn't make him the Winter Soldier. The metal arm is what makes him the Winter Soldier. So I'm like, just call me Winter Soldier if you don't mind. And I'm very respectful. Sometimes it works. Sometimes people will say, I'm so sorry. Okay. I won't call you that anymore. And then they don't do it to other Black people. They just call you Superman. They just call you Cyclops. They just call you Spider-Man, right? But then other people are disgusting. Fuck you, da 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 da. You can't tell me what to call you. You a snowflake. Oh, get that woke shit out of here. And when they do that, now you just told me all I need to know about you. And when somebody shows you who they really are, believe them the first time.
Yeah.
That's when I go grab some screenshots, look at some pictures of them and their girlfriends, and I let them have it. And usually they'll block me because of it. And they'll call me the bully because I am more clever and more sharp than a lot of these trolls are. So my jokes hit harder. And I will then screenshot it and I'll put it on my Instagram and I'll publicly shame you. I don't care because you tried to publicly shame me. And the only way these bullies are going to learn is if they get it done to them.
Yeah. I think for me, when I was very hesitant because I know me, I'm a big guy.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
You're big? I didn't never knew that, girl.
I'm like, okay, am I going to look good in spandex?
Yeah.
So when you did the panel, I said, he might be onto something there. I said, okay, I'm doing this to inspire people and everything. So once I got in it, I think I was like, I could do this.
Yep. And look at you now. You're Cyclops. I think of Cyclops. I think of you. You know, I think of A-Train. I think of you. Like, this is what it's about. This is why we do what we do. And it's a beautiful thing. It really is, because when we, when most of the evil comments that I get are mostly racial and mostly body shaming. So to be able to fight against that, and I've said this a million times. I've said it in magazines. I've said it in other podcasts. I said it on my Instagram, and I'll say it again right now to everybody here. If I saw somebody write, I need a character, whoever that was, I don't know you, but I promise you, if you friend request me on Instagram and you start cosplaying and somebody ever comes for you, tag me and I will destroy them for you. I'm telling you right now, I've done it a million times. I'll do it a million more times because it's not right. These trolls, they're jealous. Have you ever noticed that the only people who insult you are people who are doing worse than you in life? It'll never be somebody who's doing better than you because they don't got time for that shit. They too busy living their lives to the fullest. But those negative, disgusting, hateful people, those are the ones that'll look at this big dude trying to do Cyclops. Get the fuck out of here. And you know what? When you click on his profile, he might be even bigger. And guess what? Cyclops might be his favorite X-Men. And he's like, if I can't go out and do it, if I don't got the balls to go out and do it, why is Winston doing it? That's what the mindset is, You got to be able to show them, baby, fuck you. I'm going to go out and do what I want to do. And hopefully one day you appreciate that I'm doing this because I'm opening doors for you that were closed because other people like you think the way you do.
Yeah. Ever since, I haven't gotten to a year yet. Leo made a year in cosplay, which was January.
Amazing.
But doing it starting in June, because I think Leo said, "You sure you want to do this?" I said, "Hell yeah!" So once I got into the suit, bought the boots, we went to Cosplay World for the first time. First con we ever
when he put on the suit, I told once, I said, "You look badass in it."
Hell yeah!
I was like, "Oh wow!" Because when you get spandex, you don't know what it's gonna look like on you. So as we were getting our costumes, when Watson came, I was like, "Yo, you look badass."
And then when I went to Cosplay World and I saw all the folks that were doing X-Men and how they embrace you and they don't even care what size you are. They just want to take a photo. And I'm like, okay, this is what Lasheen was talking about. And I was like, and then to come back, and then I did the photo shoot that we did at Central Park, and then you had commented on one of them. You was like, let's go.
Yup.
So it was like, I was like, okay, I think I could do this.
And I wasn't pandering. I really thought you looked great because I remember you telling me when I was Gambit one time, you were like, I'm thinking about doing a Cyclops. And remember, I looked you dead in the eye and I said, you do that shit and you tag me when it's ready. And you damn sure you did it. Months later, you did it. I saw it and I was the first one to comment because I promised you I would. And that's how I am. And I will do that for anybody because I think we all need somebody like that. And for me, I didn't have that. Like, you know, I came into cosplay. Believe it or not, boys, I've only been doing this for 5 years. I started 2020 as
Oh
Black
wow.
Panther, and I only wanted to do Black Panther. I never knew I would do 37 more characters. That's why my name is Tchallasheen, because my real name is Lasheen, and T'Challa, it just fits into my name. It rolls
Yeah.
into it. So T'Challasheen. So that's all I wanted to do. But again, because of the fight that I had when I was Winter Soldier and people calling me the Black Winter Soldier, I was like, I'm gonna show you. And then I got the metal arm, I got the full combat gear, box braid in my hair, now it's locked. And I was just like, I'm the Winter Soldier now. You're not gonna call me, you know, Black Winter Soldier. And it just spawned from there. Then I did Captain America next, then Gambit, then Spawn. Then Black Ranger, Green Ranger, and then it just kept, you know, Omni-Man, Homelander, you know, you name them. I just started like, I gotta be this guy. And Thor, you know, so I started having so much fun with it. And I became what I thought I wanted to be in 2018. I became a professional cosplayer. I've won 10 I've won 10 contests in a row last year, you know. And that all came from my first contest that I won, spawned from those negative comments when I was Black Ranger, when people were making fun of me for 4 days straight.
Yeah.
I won my first ever cosplay contest as Black Ranger. The picture behind you of me with that gold shield on, Winston, that and that is the costume that I won my first ever costume cosplay contest in at Philly.
Wow.
That looks dope though.
Yeah, that looks dope.
Thank you. But it was like that was after the insults, was because I just had the plain Black Ranger suit. I was brand new. I was still a year into cosplay. I didn't know about modifications yet.
Yeah.
I was like, let me make it my own. And that was when I decided I want to do the shield. I met my boy Late Night Graphics. I was like, can you make this shield for me? I got the axe. And then I just started like, you know, playing with it and making it my own. And then I went to Super Geek Designs and got an upgraded suit with the muscles and stuff. And then I actually went to the gym and got some real muscles. And, you know, I just combined it all together. And I'm that guy. I believe like spite is a great motivator. So when people tell me I can't do something, I'm going to show you I can out of spite. Now, I know a lot of people also think you're giving people your energy when you do that. And I can understand that argument too. But what I've learned when it comes to spite, that the people who say mean things about you, like I said, they're never doing better than you, right? So I look at it like I'm gonna level up because of what you might have said about me. And when I level up and I check back in on you, you're still gonna be the same loser you were. All these medals, it all started with one race, the Rugged Maniac, in 2015. I was not a runner. I was on a track team in high school, but I was not a obstacle course runner. I hate mud. I hate mess. I'm the kind of guy who likes rom-coms and white wine. That's who I am in real, you know, that's who I am in real life. And I never forget, I announced on my Facebook in 2015, I am interested in running a Rugged Maniac. It's a 3-mile mud run with 20 obstacles. And I remember people ripping into me, my own friends, my real friends. Oh, you're not the type. You can't do stuff like that. You're gonna run one step and quit. Oh, just stick to your rom-com, stick to your white wine. And I did it 98 times.
Wow.
98 freaking times.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
You spoke of Spawn earlier, and we've seen you in the costume, and I think you won at a Comic-Con in Jersey with Spawn.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Two in a row the same weekend.
Okay, talk about it. What is that costume made of? Because that's different from the other costumes that you see.
Yes. So most of my costumes are spandex with a lot of armor and stuff, you know, different pieces to add on to them. Spawn, however, is all armor, essentially. It's only made out of Eva foam. It is extremely lightweight, believe it or not. I think the Spawn suit, the cape is heavier than the suit itself.
Oh, wow.
When I put it on, it gets hot. Don't get me wrong, because it has all the lights, the LED lights to make my eyes go green. That burns. And the battery, unfortunately, the head is exactly the size of my head. And the battery that makes the lights go. So this is gonna sound weird, guys, but I have to kind of fit the battery in my mouth in order to put the helmet on.
Oh wow.
So I can't go for long because it starts to burn. It gets hot.
Yeah.
But while I got it on, I feel like the king when I'm Spawn. I love my Spawn.
Oh wow.
Have you ever played the Spawn game?
I've only played as Spawn in Mortal Kombat for Xbox years and years and years ago.
Oh wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Cheryl says a statement. She says, "I got the experience to see smiles on a lot of faces of the kids at the cosplay back to school. Yeah, it was definitely an experience.
I saw those photos. It looked amazing.
At the cosplay back to school to see all the smiles."
Okay, one of my questions are: what's the most you've ever spent on cosplay?
Okay, let's make sure my wife is not listening. I never tell people, because when even today when I was Captain America earlier, a bunch of police officers drove by and they pulled over and they wanted to see the suit. So one cop goes, "How much did the wings cost?" And my wife was right next to me, and I was just like, some things you just don't, I'm not gonna get in trouble. But no, I will say the most expensive suit that I have is Predator.
Oh wow.
I think you guys saw my Predator in person. I'm not sure if you have.
I don't think so.
Oh, not in person, but you saw the movie because you.
Yeah.
That is a movie grade Predator suit made from the same designers who made the Predator suits for the 2010 movie Predators.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they made it in Spain and shipped it to me.
Oh wow.
That sounds like it costs a lot of money if it's coming from Spain.
Mm-hmm. That suit was it is 41 pounds. The head alone is 21 pounds.
Oh, did it take long to get to you?
It took 10 weeks to build and one more week to ship.
Oh wow.
And I still have the pictures of when I got it. It came in a FedEx box. The box, I'm 6 feet tall. The box was 6 feet tall. It was
wow.
And I remember lugging it upstairs because the elevator broke, and I had to take it upstairs, and I carried it and I lugged it up, and I took some selfies, and then I opened it, 17 pieces to put the whole thing on, between the hands, the feet, the armor, the shoulder cannon, the claws, everything. So 17 pieces, 46 pounds. Let's just say it costs
Oh wow.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Okay, that part.
Here's the beauty of it, though. The people who made it for me were amazing about payment plans. And I was able to divvy that up for 10 weeks. And I just broke it down. I did the math, and I just gave them a couple hundred every week.
Yeah.
And then it took 10 weeks to make it anyway. So I had the perfect plan, because I'm like, he said he can't ship it till I finish off the payments. So I just said, okay, it's going to take you 10 weeks anyway. That'll give me 10 weeks to pay you. So I put down a down payment, and then every 2 weeks or every week, I would give him more and more. By the time 10 weeks went by, I was done. I was already paid off. And he was like, "I just finished your suit. I'm shipping it today." And I have now been Predator since May of 2023. 2023, yeah, May of 2023. I've been Predator, and that suit has gotten me. I've met the actors from the Predator 1987 movie, Bill Duke and Richard Chavez. I did an event with them in October called Chiller Theater. Where we kind of did like a Predator. We had a whole section in the back dedicated to Predator, and it was amazing. Like they found me. I talked to his agent from Hollywood. I met with their agents. It was a phenomenal experience. I got free entry. I was on the marquee. So when they made the flyer to tell you like people are coming to like what celebrities are going to be at this event, I was on the same page as Richard Chavez and Bill Duke. That was crazy.
Okay.
You want another pen?
No, you got the next one.
Oh, okay. You said you had 38 suits. So what's your top 5 favorites?
Got it. Black Panther Ranger, Predator, Spawn, Homelander, Green Ranger.
Okay. Cool.
We got to do a photo shoot as the boys.
I know. I have One of my boys, no pun intended, is buying a black noir. So once his black noir comes in, because Kelly does Starlight, you have
Yeah.
A Train. Tim does the A Train African outfit.
Yeah.
I got Homelander. We'll have a black noir, and then I know people who do the other characters, so we could get the whole 7 together.
Oh, that's what's up.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
How did you well, I don't know if you talked to or convinced, but your family, your wife and your son do cosplay with you. How did that come about?
But that is a great question. I almost wish we have more time. I want to keep talking to you guys. So believe it or not, none of this cosplay stuff would have happened if it wasn't for my son.
Oh wow.
So Jason, my son, my teenage boy, before he got too cool for school now that he's 17, but back when he was a little man, when he was about 11, he was super into Spider-Man. Super into Spider-Man. And when Into the Spider-Verse came out, the Miles Morales character got really big, right? So one day as a family, because I didn't see it in theaters, we watched it when it came out on like Netflix or whatever, or Prime, whatever. So we watched it at home together. And I didn't see it. I didn't know nothing about Miles Morales. But as we're watching this, I keep looking at the movie, and I'm looking at my son. And I'm looking at the movie, and I'm looking at my son. And I'm like, Jay, you look like him. And Jay was like, I do, right? Like we all just kind of had that aha moment. And I said to him, if I bought you a suit, would you wear it? He was like, can you please buy me a suit? So he was like, well, what are you and Kelly gonna be? So I was like, So I'm watching the movie, and I'm like, I don't want to be Peter Parker, but that Spider-Man Noir, that one with the black hat, he's cool. And he has all of his, like, he has the trench coat and shit. And I already had a trench coat and a fedora. Yeah. So I was like, I kind of want to do that one. And then Kelly was a no-brainer. She was like, I could do Spider-Gwen. So we bought the suits for Halloween. And we found out about New York Comic-Con that year. And that was the second Comic-Con we ever went to. So we went that Sunday as Into the Spider-Verse characters. And it was just beautiful because we show up in our spider suits, and we're nowhere next to professional cosplayers yet, but just going as a family and having that kind of fun and seeing, because the movie had just came out, there was so many other spider people there. So we were doing like the Peter Parker pointing meme.
Yeah.
And we found a Spider-Man Noir, Miles Morales, and Gwen when we came up the elevator. They were the first people we ran into. And there's a beautiful picture that I have of us pointing at each other. And it was organic. We didn't know that was going to happen. We didn't know those people. We didn't know they were going to have the same exact suits as us. We got off the elevator, and I swear to you, the very first 3 people we saw were dressed just like us. And we just stopped, and we were like, wait. And we did the point, and somebody snapped it. And I was like, give me that picture. Send it to my phone. And he sent it to me. And that was one of the first cosplay pictures I ever posted on my Instagram.
Oh, wow.
That is so dope.
That is cool.
So it was all because of my son. All because I just did it because I really wanted him to know because he's a kid, so I didn't want him to be like scared to dress up because he never heard of Comic-Con, and he was nervous that people were going to make fun of him because we took the train. I didn't have a car back then, so we took the train in, and he was just like, I don't want people to laugh at me on the train. So I was like, well, if we're all dressed up together, now we're a unit, so people probably won't laugh. So we did it to comfort him, and it ended up spiraling into this amazing family bonding experience where when you watch my Predator movie, my wife and my son are the other 2 Predators.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Okay, so wait, because you had mentioned the other Spider-Man that was African American as well. But isn't the one with the spikes African American as well?
The one that
he has the dread, the guitar.
Yeah, he is too. And believe it or not, I didn't know that until I saw the Spider-Verse movie.
Yeah,
Spider-Man was black, but it's amazing that he is. I had no idea until I saw the movie.
Yeah, because I was like, oh wow, there's more than just Miles Morales. Yep. I mean, a couple of African American Spider-Man. Yep. That's cool.
Yeah. Okay. So when you're preparing for a Comic-Con, getting ready and stuff like that, how do you choose your cosplays?
Amazing question. For me, it's all about being topical. It all depends on what movie, show, or series is out at that time. So, for example, I have what's it called? I was gonna go to Garden State Winterfest on January 25th, but I ended up not feeling well, so I didn't go. But my plan was to go as Captain America Sam Wilson with the wings because I know the movie is coming out soon. On March 15th, when I do Nerd Force Fan Fest, I'm gonna probably still do the Sam Wilson Captain America because the movie will still be hot at that point. I know the Predator movie, the new Predator movie is coming out November 17th, I want to say. So all through like October, November, I'm going to be Predator like crazy because I want to, get that, you want to get on the hype train as a cosplayer. If you want to get more follows, if you want to get more relevance, if you want to get those articles from Screen Rant, you got to get on the hype train. That's just called playing the game. So, when The Boys season 5 is going to come out next year, if there's a con around that time, I'm going to be Homelander a lot. So it all depends on what medium is popping at that moment. When the new Superman movie comes out in July, I'm going to be Superman most of July, so it all depends.
Okay. What is your favorite Comic-Con that you've attended so far?
That's a good question. Oh man, I don't. Okay, I'm gonna do a top 3 because I can't just name one. One, Mutant and Proud, which Winston, if you never heard of it, you might want to come to it because it happens in April, the last weekend of April. It's in Philly, and it is literally an X-Men convention, a very small, intimate X-Men convention, where Lady J, who everybody knows, Lady J organizes this beautiful event where at the daytime it's a con. 2 X-Men are going to be there. The voice actress for Jubilee and the voice actor for Sunspot for X-Men 97. They're confirmed. And then all of the X-Men cosplayers are going to be there. So you'll get to team up with so many people, whether it be your variants or your teammates or villains. You could get so much out of it, right? And then the beauty of it is after that, there's the gala, the Hellfire Gala.
I heard about it. It's it's like a mutant. Is it Mutant and Proud?
Yes.
I heard. I seen.
Is everything. You get to dress up, in your Sunday best, and you theme it around your mutant character. So, like, if somebody is Phoenix, they'll wear like a green dress with wings, or this dude did Cyclops last year. He kept the visor on and he had yellow suspenders and a blue suit. I did Gambit, and then that night I had a full 3-piece suit designed like a deck of cards.
Oh wow! I think I did see that.
Spoiler alert! I'm doing that again this year because I can't top that. So I'm gonna bring that back when I go to Mutant and Proud. But like Mutant and Proud is one of my favorites. Another one, I'm gonna give it to Philly Fan Expo because that was where I won my first contest and where I did my first panel the year after.
Oh wow!
So I have so much emotions for Philly Fan Expo. They reached out, they hooked me up when New York Comic Con wouldn't. And then my last one, I'm gonna give it to Famous Monsters Festival, and that is because that was when I won my 10th cosplay contest, and I made the most money. The prize was $500, and I had to win it as Predator, not because of the suit, but because I had to win in a dance-off in the suit. Wow. Now, remember what I told you, that suit is 41 pounds heavy.
Yeah.
I'm already a heavy guy. So I had to gyrate and grind and get it popping on stage in front of at least 5 dozen people.
Wow.
And music, they were not playing good music, y'all. The music was some like swing your partner do-si-do, some type of bullshit. But I had to just grind it out like I was dancing in some 90s hip hop. And we had to dance for about 3 minutes, and I outlasted all of the other cosplayers, and I won the pot. And that was an amazing moment for me. And that was where I met Jonathan Majors, who was very important to me.
Okay.
That's what's up.
All right. Okay, no. Okay. So, how do you, let me see what this was. Okay. Okay. Answer that. Sorry. Next question. Okay. How much time did it take for you to make your Spawn cosplay costume?
Spawn took, same as Predator, it took 10 weeks for the build. If you've ever seen, when you guys saw me at Spawn, did I have the big sword with me, the 6-foot sword?
Yeah.
Okay, that sword, my friend Cairo made it, and he literally cut down wood, and it was he literally chopped it down, carved it into the makings of the sword, painted the whole thing in 3 days, and shipped it to me. I got it in like 4 days.
Oh, that's what's up.
Wow.
Okay, they cutting down the trees now.
Yeah,
Okay.
man. I mean, it can all just be Eva foam. People are you gotta be creative, man. And that's a 6. That sword is 6'2". I'm 6 feet, so the sword is bigger than me.
Oh wow, that's crazy. It's a good thing you have a car.
Yeah, I don't know how I would do any of this without that car.
Seeing how you live in Jersey, what's the difference between New Jersey Comic Con and a New York Comic Con?
Okay. New York all right. I'm a New Yorker, guys. I live in Jersey, but I promise you my pride and my soul belongs to Brooklyn. New York all day. However, I have to say I prefer these New Jersey cons because New York has the star power. So going to a New York con, you're gonna get to see more stars if you're going there for the guests. But if you're going there for yourself, like to get your own exposure, you want to do it in Jersey because, for one, I mean, just on a practicality standpoint, parking is a nightmare in New York. So having a car in all of my suits, like whenever somebody invites me to New York to do Predator, I almost always say no, because in order to bring my Predator, there's a giant storage container plus a suitcase plus all the weapons. So I have to put those in like duffel bags. So, and it's just me and my wife, sometimes me, my wife, and my son, but I have to bring all of that stuff. And then I can't find parking because it's New York. So I have to pay $60 to park it in a lot. And then I have to walk to the con with all of that stuff. And then I have to find somewhere to change. It's too much. It's too much. So I think about it sometimes and I'm like, unless it's like not to sound bougie, but unless it's something where I'm getting paid for it, I don't bring Predator to New York.
Yeah.
But in Jersey, everywhere you park in Jersey for a con is typically free. It's typically outside because New Jersey has more land, so to speak. So I get there. I can park my car, take all my stuff out, put it on the grass, and just get dressed outside. And I've never had a problem doing it that way. You know, I don't have to lug all my stuff. You know, I could just walk into the con already as Predator.
Yeah.
And I need that convenience because the suit takes a toll on me because it's so hot, it's so heavy, it's so big. And all of the fans, once they see it, you know, they're in disbelief and they don't remember that there's a human being under it. So they all line up. And same with Spawn. They all line up and I'm stuck and I'm not complaining because this is why I do what I do. But I'm stuck for a good 45 minutes without taking my mask off, without water, and I have to just do it because I want to give them those memories. But it takes a toll, and once I hit my limit, I gotta rip it off. And in New York, they're New Yorkers. You know how we are. We're New Yorkers. We think we're the best. We think we deserve everything. So when I'm in New York, it's fun. I tried to take my helmet off one time at New York Comic Con at Spawn after 3 hours of not being. And remember what I told you about the battery in my mouth?
Yeah.
I finally took the helmet off, and this one guy comes over. Yo, Spawn, put it back on. I need a pic with you, bro. And I'm like, I can't. And he goes, oh, so you big timing me now? Spawn big timing me now? And he wanted to fight me.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
And all I said was, let me drink some water and meet me around the corner because I wanted to hide under an escalator because there was nobody over there, and I just wanted to hide. I just wanted 5 minutes to myself. So I was just like, I'm gonna go, and I was like, I'm going over by the escalator. And I was quiet because I didn't want him to tell nobody else. So I'm going by the escalator. Come over there in 5 minutes. I'll take as many pictures as you want. Oh, you big timing me? I got to do a secret handshake to get pictures with you. I'm like, oh my God.
Wow.
I can believe that people do the most.
Yeah,
You want me to read mine?
They really do.
You can.
Okay. What advice can you give to a new cosplayer that's just coming in?
Hell yeah, I love that question. So I know there's people on this thread right now that are thinking about it. Do it. My advice is to do it. There is nothing, believe it or not, the negative that's going to come is always going to be online. I can promise you, I have now done this for 5 years, 38 suits, I guess hundreds of cons at this point. Never once in my entire cosplay career has somebody been mean to me in person. They have never been mean to me in person. The most hate you're going to get is going to be online. And I don't know about you guys, but typically it's going to be from your friends, your real friends and your family, because they don't get it.
Yeah.
I know a lot of when I first started, most negative comments I got were from people I thought were my best friends. And I'm not friends with a lot of them anymore. And it's okay. Sometimes friendships run their course. But then I made this cosplay community happen. You know, I walked into this community full of wonderful people who have the same ambitions. And I got to meet people, you know, that I never would have met otherwise, including you two. So out with the old and with the new. You know, you're going to get new friends. And trust the community, because there's some negativity in the cosplay community. Don't get me wrong, because there's negativity in every community. Sports, music, you name it, there's negativity, right? But in cosplay, for the most part, these people want to see you do well, because when you do well, it gives them the inspiration that they can do well. So that's my biggest advice to those who want to try to get into this. Just do it, because my biggest piece of advice is you never know who's watching.
Yeah,
I was just some guy from Brooklyn. I wanted to be Black Panther, and I finally did it. And after that, it's been a freaking rocket ride for me. 21 magazines, my own movie. I've met so many celebrities in costume as their characters.
Yeah,
That made them remember me. So when I go and see them again, they're like, "Oh, you're that guy who did." You know, when I met Jonathan Majors, I was Kang the Conqueror and He Who Remains, both of his characters, and he reckoned, "Oh my God, you do both of them." And like, I get to have these real life conversations with them because they're like, "You're that dedicated." You know, when I met the Black Ranger, I showed up as Black Panther Ranger, my own suit, and he was like, "Oh, I'm not." He took his phone and took pictures of me. You know what I mean? Like, so all of these like accolades that I've been able to accomplish all started just putting the suit on.
Wow.
That's my advice. Put the suit on.
yeah, because there's a lot of opportunities you can get in cosplay.
Yeah.
Know who's watching, y'all. I never knew Screen Rant when they found. I got 3 articles from Screen Rant, including, and I'm not bragging, by the way, y'all. All I'm trying to do is just explain what can happen to you if you just put yourself out there. So please, guys, don't take this as bragging. But all of the things from Screen Rant I got, one was because I was Spawn. They did an article about me. One was because of Black Panther Ranger. And then they did a second one about my Spawn, and they named me number 6 in the top 10 cosplayers of 2023.
Oh, wow. That's what's up.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
And that's not, you know, that's in the world. Like, I got named that, and I was only on my 3rd year cosplaying.
Oh, that is so cool.
It's not about how much money you got. It's not about if you build it yourself or if you buy it.
Yeah.
It's not about your weight. It's not about your height. And it's damn sure not about your skin color. It's just about, will you put the suit on and will you show up and show out?
Okay. All right. Thank you for sharing. And welcome in to Malachi. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Malachi, happy birthday, bro.
Happy birthday.
Okay. So, in your opinion,
And welcome in AB.
yes, to a
What up? Yes. Abandoned voice in the building.
Yes. In your opinion, do you feel sometimes that the support in the cosplay community can vary?
Of course it can. So that goes to that toxicity I was talking about before. So there's 2 schools of thought when it comes to support. One, there's a lot of people who will only support you as long as you're not doing better than them.
Yeah.
And by that, it's like, okay, you got 2,000 followers. This person has 1,800 followers. They're like, oh, you're kind of gaining on me a little bit. and then they're gonna like want to put more output out there to try to get their numbers up so that you can't get to them. Or
Yeah.
there are situations where honestly, I have 6,245 followers right now, and there were people who started before me that I was aspiring to be like them, and I still love them. I still consider them friends. But I remember when I broke past their numbers, I would get these like snide comments. You know, when I hit 5,000, for example. Wow, I've been doing this longer than him. How he hit 5,000? And they're saying that to me, and I'm like, I don't know. Like people like my stuff. What do you want from me? And so little things like follower counts does make people choose their support differently. And like they'll be like, oh, you got 199 likes. I don't want to be your 200th like. So they won't hit the like button. So
That's
there are
crazy.
people like that in the world. There are people like that in the world. But then there's other people who straight up don't care about petty stuff like that. And they want to see you shine and live your best life. And those are the people that you want to be close with. The people who say snide comments and try to act like it's a joke, you don't got to cut them off, but push them to a little bit of a distance because you don't know what's in their heart.
Amen.
Amen. Okay. All right. So, guys, at this time, we are going to show Tchallasheen's YouTube channel.
Get it.
All right. Hold on 1 second here. Okay, here we go. Are we showing? Yes, we are.
Yes.
Okay, guys. So this is Tchallasheen's YouTube channel, guys. As you guys can see, it is in his name, Lasheen Williams. All right, and this is where you can find all his videos, keep up with him, and also his movie that he just did not too long ago, which is The Predator. Right here, guys. So you guys will even see the red carpet experience, the pre-screening of it.
Yep.
All of that, guys. So please go over and check out his YouTube channel. Get him closer to that 1,000 subscriber mark.
Wow, I never even know how many subscribers I had. See, that's what I mean. There's certain things where, I don't even look at the numbers on certain things. On Instagram, I look at it all the time. But on YouTube, I didn't even think to look at it. So that's awesome.
Yes. All right. Okay. All right. Tchallasheen. Okay, do you have any more? You good?
I'm good.
All right. So, Tchallasheen, what would you like the folks to gain from this interview on tonight?
Absolutely. So for one, thank you both for these insightful questions. I loved these questions. I've guest starred in a couple of podcasts, and some good, some not so good, but this was so professionally done. Your entrance music is super catchy. I had so much fun listening to that. I was vibing in the backstage. You guys are dope as hell. I love hanging out with y'all in real life and online. The takeaway, guys, for this interview, I honestly just want you guys to throw caution to the wind and look fear in the eyes and slap it in its face. Don't be afraid to put on the suits. Don't be afraid of the bullying comments, because you have supporters like Leo, like Winston, and like me who will stand by you, and I will fight for you. I have fun doing it, so you don't even got to think twice. Just tag me if somebody says something slick, and I got you. Anybody who's already in the cosplay world, keep doing what you're doing. Bigger, better, bolder. Yes, we can build, and we can do anything. Like, we have this creativity, and if you're not a builder, don't be ashamed of that. I can link you with people who know how to make stuff. And I think I saw somebody ask, like, how do you get a personalized cosplay or something like that? My Black Panther Ranger, I drew it, but it took 7 different people to make it come to life.
Oh, wow.
So it's no shame. Don't ever feel ashamed if you bought your cosplay. We cannot all be seamstresses. That's fine. And my last piece of advice for those who are still on the fence, it just starts with, what character do you like? Who do you think resonates within you the most? Whether it's a good guy, bad guy, anime, Marvel, DC, movie, whatever. And then you just start going online. We have Google, we have the internet, we have Etsy, we have Amazon, we have eBay. You know, when I wanted to be Black Panther, I didn't know where to start. I went on Etsy and I found people that can do the suit, that can do the helmet, that can do the claws, and I just picked what I liked the best. I tailored myself, gave them my measurements, they built it, I paid for it, they shipped it, I put it on, and then the big step was none of that. The big step was, am I going outside in this? I'm dressed like a big ass cat. Am I really going outside like this? And I went outside and I was scared to death. And this was not at a con. This was in my neighborhood in Jersey City. It was snowing. I'll never forget it. It was a snowy day. Very, very big snow. We were home everybody was home because Jersey City was snowed out. And I was like, Kelly, this would be a great chance for me to don my costume. I could jump around all over the streets because it's snowy, so I won't get hurt. And that's why I went out. And I was scared because I was like, if people see me though, they're probably gonna make fun of me. Not one negative comment. Not one negative comment. Even today, and that's 5 years ago. 5 years later, I'm still doing it in Jersey City. I was Captain America today. The police pulled up. I don't know. I'm a Black man. I when I see cops, I get nervous. The cops pulled up. Bro, that is the dopest suit I ever saw. And we ended up taking pictures together. You never know who's watching, guys. That's my last takeaway. You never know who's watching.
Wow.
That's right.
Thank you for that. Yes. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tchallasheen. Well, guys, this was another great interview by yours truly.
The House of X of Entertainment.
Yes. So, guys, as we always say, we're the House of X.
And we stay entertaining.
I'm Watson.
And I'm Leo.
And our guest is
Tchallasheen. Wakanda forever.
Yes. So we will see you guys for the next one.
Take care, everybody.
See y'all.
Stay entertained. We stay entertained.